forgot, can't burp because I might vomit.
Welcome to Enter the Amazons, everybody, where apparently Gar doesn't want to burp or vomit.
Vomit or be
sneeze.
Vomit or be vomited on. That's the kind of society we live in.
To burp or not to burp, you make the call.
Anyways,
You decide.
cue the burgers.
I think he means roll call.
Fuck!
Loading. Connect.
Loyal and loud, Pinkcaster Light Tread!
Equipment wielder. Bluecaster. Ishida Zazil.
Explorer from the unknown, Yellowcaster, Auto Jar.
Broadcasting loud and opinionated perspectives across the internet.
Radio Sentai Castranger.
On air!
No, I meant burgers. Hi, everybody.
Welcome to this week's Enter the Amazon.
Episode 11.
Well, episode 11 of the show is what we're talking about. This is episode 10 of Enter the Amazon.
Alright.
Because we did the double episode special.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're talking about episode 10.
No, we're talking about episode 11.
Sorry, episode 11.
Fuck! I knew this would happen!
This is Enter the Amazon episode 10, but we are talking about Kamen Rider Amazons episode 11.
Killing Day.
Killing Day?
Yeah, it's called Killing
Yes.
Oh, that's the title
There's
of
a
the
lot
episode
of-
that we're
Yeah.
going to talk
Day. A lot of killing happened that day.
Holy fuck. Just last week. Shank. That's pretty much it.
Last week on Kamen Rider Amazons.
That is all.
Cue the show.
So we think that Haruka's like dead, but obviously he's not going to be because protagonist. Sorry about that.
Protagonist.
Pull tag on.
So
Being an Amazon, all he had to do was eat some meat, and he's back on his feet.
yeah, and also we found out that Haruka was created.
Well, I think that's up to interpretation. Like, she says she created him, but she could be referring to the fact that he had the Amazon cells inside him.
Yeah, maybe.
He
He has been described as her adopted child, so we really don't know the full story there.
Well, exactly. That's like a good fucking.
That's season
Boy.
2 bait.
No, what I like.
Which is happening.
What I like to believe is that she made Haruka to use as like a weapon sometime in the future, and just the reason why she kept giving him those needle injections was
to
so
keep him at bay until they needed him.
Yeah, because he wasn't ready yet, and then
So he's a test tube baby.
yeah. So she never expected him to be one day just go, oh, I don't want to take my drugs.
Drugs are bad, okay?
But then
Don't
she was.
put it in your
But
mouth.
then, yeah, she was, like, super impressed that Haruka has just been amazing.
This episode had a lot of really clever cinematography, starting with Sigma dehensioning at the beginning.
Yeah, he, like, takes off the belt and then just doesn't show him, but then you hear the noises and then you just see his
And
hand.
he's there in human form. There was some really nice POV shots, particularly of Sigma doing his little jump move.
And just his hand sticks out. And he's like, "Arr."
Haruka riding on his motorcycle towards
A
Sigma.
lot of shots of Mamoru just looking at people through a coin.
Yeah, that was cute. I really, really loved the symbolism that he put forth with the whole, take my money, you're mercenaries, I'll hire you to be friends!
Yeah, because, like, some show where, like, the director lady's assistant or whatever is just like, no, we can't do
Kano.
the thingy.
Basically, Tachibana is, like, working with, like, Kano is secretly working with Tachibana, so Tachibana has Kano stop Talalak, but it turns out as I expected, he's a double agent. He was doing it to keep him at arm's length so he could keep an eye on him.
Yep.
So he stops Talalak, but only enough to actually give it back to the director when it's about to launch.
She's like, oh, I knew I could count on you. And he's like, yep.
I feel like his name is a pun on that, because Kano means possibility.
But yeah, like Haruka
It's all
doesn't.
about, like, what could he do?
But yeah, but like Haruka doesn't stop him or anything like that. And then Shido's like super pissed off at him. He's like, what the fuck? Like, we need to eliminate all these things.
Yeah.
For vermin. And he's like, no, a lot of them are human beings. And he's like, no.
I love how the director, after Kano runs off with the terminal, she turns to Haruka, who just 5 seconds ago expressed distaste in the Talalak project, and basically says to him, stop that man from stopping the thing you also want to stop!
Yep.
Do it!
And he's like, fuck you, no.
And he just slowly walks up the stairs, apparently.
And also the extermination team, they just have like a fridge full of burgers for Mamoru.
Which is perfectly sensical, considering that's what he ate.
I wouldn't want refrigerated burgers. I like my
Warm
burgers hot and fresh That's gonna be gross. Like, cold pizza's one thing, but no, I'm not gonna microwave a burger.
Maybe they're specially cooked.
No.
Then again, they're Amazons, so they're not gonna care. Food is food.
Maybe they're from McDonald's or they're loaded with preservatives.
Yeah.
They're in that type of wrapper.
No, wait. Trademark reasons. Don Mickles.
It was also really cute
Tom Nichols.
seeing like Mamoru.
McDonald's.
It was also really cute seeing Mamoru like super concerned for Haruka when he was like dying, and like we just all like just agreed together. Mamoru is the best character in this entire show.
Oh my god.
Like he's all our favorites.
There's some nice scenery with Alpha and Nanaha near the beginning too, where they were like, "Oh, it's gonna rain tomorrow. We should go away so you don't get caught in the fucking Talalak fog." And he was like, Let's go to an onsen. Then I'll come back and see who's dead."
And then like they kiss each other, and I'm just like, all right, now fuck. And they proceed to fuck probably afterwards.
Fanfic bait.
That wasn't thunder. That was them crushing the bed.
But yeah, so like at one point, like Alpha like stops Director Lay's assistant or whatever like that.
Yeah, Alpha gets hired by the director to stop Kano, and of course Sigma shows up to defend him. And like a proper tokusatsu, he chooses the fight instead of what he was just hired for.
Because Jin thinks, I can fucking take him, and Sigma's like, I'm upgraded, I can beat you in 3 moves!
It's just, it's another Toku trope. When my antagonist / rival shows up right in front of me, everything else is on the fucking sideline, I need to go fight him.
But yeah, this confirms our theory that every time he fought, he was on a downward slope. His first fight, 5 moves. Second fight, 4 moves, even though it ended in 3. Now it's actually 3 moves.
Yeah, I could beat you in 1 move.
Except it didn't actually work this time because the power of the human spirit.
Yeah,
No, because the power of, hey, there's 8 of us. If we all work together, we can kick his ass.
Before they show up, though, he's about to fall and his suit wears off, but then the true savior, the power of shoving your foot slightly to the side so he regains his balance.
The power of pyramids.
And Sigma's like, "What? You should be defeated by now. Why aren't you done?" And Jin's answer is effectively, "I don't wanna!
I'm a kid I'm best Amazon!
Listen here, you little shit.
Yeah, he's just drunk.
I've been doing
Let me tell you something!
No, let me tell you. I kill my own chickens. I have a kid as a rival.
I'll teach you to suck eggs!
I ain't letting a dead guy beat the living shit out of me.
I told you I'd shoot, but you didn't believe me!
Where's my wife? Take check.
I'll show you my super form, Amazon Drunk!
I'll teach you to be happy!
Amazon drunk.
God, you know what now we need to do?
Amazon Alky!
We just need during fucking Sigma and Alpha's fight, just the happy Joey songs.
What?
I'll teach you to be happy. I'll teach your grandma to suck eggs.
Mr. Jin, Haruka. Mr. Jin, Haruka. Give me another liquor.
Oh God. Yes,
Oh God. You took that a
But
little
Mr.
far.
Sigma. Alpha.
Hey everybody, it's me, Mamoru. Gotta take care of my burgers.
Gotta take care of my team.
Go all green mole on you.
Ah, for fuck's sake, Shido.
Burgers and coins!
We all love Trailer Park.
Oh, we all love Trailer Park Boys, yeah.
Trailer Park Boys not touring Europe at the end of the month on Netflix.
So like Shido's like, all right, we gotta go, whatever, like that, and then like Mamoru's like, no, we all need to be friends, so like drags Shido over to the center of the room, drags Haruka over to the center of the room, and he's just like, no, you guys be friends. Here, I can give you guys all my money. I'm paying you to be friends, and that's why this week's episode is gonna be called "The Price of Friendship."
Yep.
Is death.
It was cute, but I feel like once they had agreed to it, they didn't really need to actually take his money.
No, you know what? It's like making a child happy. So it's like, you know what? We're gonna take these.
I know, and I would have continued. I would have stuck to my guns on that notion. But at the end of the episode, Kazuya comes back with having them made into little pendants for them all to wear,
which was adorable.
Yeah, which I liked.
I liked that.
Kazuya really knows.
Noizumi's just like
Nozomi.
Yes, she's like, whatever. I guess.
Shido actually turns to Haruka and is like, I still don't fucking agree with you.
No, it's like, So, we partners? No. No.
And,
Sigma's dead.
So
We're rivals.
no, and then we
again.
get this really cool shot
Where's
of
my
Mamoru,
licky poo?
looking through like the coin or whatever and seeing like the entire team and
Yeah.
Haruka like through the coin. I was like, that's
it felt
cute.
like a sitcom opening,
Yeah.
like the title shot.
Mamoru and friends.
Just, these happy days are your mind. Because in Happy Days, they would appear in the record.
Oh, okay.
Just
But just-
Kazuya's Fonzie. Haruka! Hey!
All right, so the final fight of the episode was pretty fucking badass.
Oh,
Yep.
talk about depressing.
Yeah, Shido does this awesome like fucking coin flip before the start of the thing. Just Kazuya cocks his shotgun,
Who is he?
freaking.
Date and the female lead in
I-
O's?
No. I was like, when we were watching that, I saw like,
Or Goro and the female?
yeah, you see Haruka like with his coin too, and I'm just like, put it in the belt. Golden Amazon. That's the kind of stupid bullshit Ryder could pull and get away with.
And then Kazuya like gives Jin like a burger, and he's like, "I know it's not an egg, but here you go." And he's like, "Whatever, I have no
fucking hungry."
choice." And then you just see him like do this cool transformation where he just says like Amazon really calmly. His eye fucking glows and then just transforms.
Yeah,
I was
man.
like, that's cool.
That scene was just amazing. But then it's like, but yeah, basically, last time they figured out Sigma has this clock up ability, or which we'll just, that's why I call
He
it.
just has speed.
Well, I call it the clock up
He's more
ability.
powerful, yeah.
So basically, they're smart about this. They fired 2 bullets at the same time in the same angle.
Which lined up and worked out like
Yeah.
a super bullet drill.
Well, no, but what happened is that the bullet behind it pushed the other bullet forward so that
It went faster.
Yeah, it went faster, so he couldn't dodge it.
That's
Yeah.
great.
But
And then
the
oh, go ahead.
just
And then
the
yeah,
gills thing happened.
Amazon and Omega double teaming with their Hisats.
Yeah, Alpha does a violent slash, and then
Haruka
Alpha.
imitates Comrade Gills's.
Yeah, then
friggin'
and
Hisats.
Omega does Alpha violent strike.
And Sigma effectively is like, I appear to be wounded, chaps.
Yeah, he's just like, oh shit, what the fuck? Why is this
Yeah, why
happening?
is he-
and
why
then
is
Starts
he-
melting.
Why is he melting?
Because he's a corpse.
Yeah.
Oh, so basically it was like,
Once you cut off the source of his
Decompose.
power, he's gonna decompose.
oh.
then it turns around, and then you just see this giant fucking claw right through him. And it was Mamoru who used the killing blow.
Which I did not see coming, but
None
it
of us
was
did.
totally awesome.
Oh, it was amazing.
And this makes Mamoru best character in series.
Yep. So then after he dissolves, and then he puts like a coin like where June was, and
'Cause
then
he was a member of the team.
Well, no, not even that. Just
Oh,
It was
what he
more or
did
less-
with the coin first.
oh yeah. Basically, what Mamoru did is that he left the coin up to his eye, like he did with the rest of the group. But when he did, he didn't see the creature that.
he
you
saw
know,
June.
He
yeah,
saw
he
his
saw
friend.
June. He saw his friend, which it felt like the people who created this destroyed my friend, and now my friend can finally rest.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
even all of them like said like, yeah, like now you can finally rest.
Good
We'll miss
work.
you. Good job. And then like just the belt is just
Sitting
Sitting
there,
there.
suspended in the goo.
and like Mamoru's walking over and he's just like, you grab it,
Mamo, take the belt!
take the belt.
Take the belt and become awesome!
That's the next scene.
No.
Just nope.
They left it there, didn't they?
Yep.
It's like how they didn't call the cops.
Yeah.
God, they're stupid!
So then, like, we get a scene where, like, Tachibana and is, like, talking to the president, and the president's like, oh, no, your Sigma Project's a piece of shit, like, we can't have our, like, subjects not eating, like, that makes them weak and abominations.
The director of the pharmaceutical company is a very ethical man, and apparently he was not quite down with having an army of soldiers
That's
that
like-
don't need to eat.
I-
Listen to me, you piece of shit! I want my Amazons to eat, and I want them to eat now!
I have a brand deal with McDonald's!
I'm not having it fall through just for your personal gains.
And then I heard it's like ultimate life form. Wait, was Shadow in this? I didn't see him.
Wow, that was so loud. I'm so sorry, everybody.
Just, I am the ultimate life form, Shadow the Amazon.
I was honestly expecting Tachibana to just go through the curtain and just push the president out the window of the building. Just, what are you doing? Ah!
I am the new president now!
So then,
Wait, Arkham City. Have a nice trip.
So then they're all back, like the team's all back at the base and they're eating stuff, and then just Mamoru's eating like a burger, and he's just like, this doesn't taste the same anymore. And Kazuya's like, maybe you're just getting tired of burgers now, and then just literally
It all dawns on us as everyone in the show looks over at Mamo. And then it flashes back to that scene in the restaurant where apparently he had a taste for the human meat they were eating.
No, but before that, it's just like he looks over and he's staring blankly at Kazuya when, like, after he said it, and then you just hear the theme kicking in, and I'm like, oh no, he says, my god, maybe I don't like burgers anymore. Maybe they are gross. Just, I want meat, human meat. and yeah, so he wants a craving for human, and you just see him lick his lips, and I'm like, oh!
And all of us just went, no!
Each. Patamon.
Oh, why'd you remind me of that?
Because that's what this is!
Yeah, he's just
Take the
why are all of our precious
No,
cinnamon
I
buns becoming human-hungry monsters?
I went in I went in because I wanted to know what you guys were freaking out about.
Yeah, okay, for those who don't know, me and Ichi, we both watched the 3rd chapter of Digimon Try together.
Okay, we're not going to actually spoil anything
Yeah.
for people who haven't watched it, but episode 10, Prepare for Nightmares!
That's fucking disturbing.
No.
Well, no, just now it's gonna be like, is Mamoru gonna turn evil or are they gonna kill
Oh, yeah,
him?
no.
Based on that episode preview, apparently yes!
He goes wild. So they have
Oh,
to
my
stop him.
No, they're gonna have to put him down!
See,
All my
this is like
favorite characters
This is like that moment in
die.
Game Grumps where they were playing Shadow of the Colossus and they're just like, oh man, Aggro, he's such a cool horse, right? Yeah, I fucking love Aggro, man. And
Drop
Aggro
him
falls
down
off
the canyon.
falls off a bridge.
Well, it could be worse. He could go the Wizardmon route. Where he just...
Why are you just full of traumatic references today?
Stop referencing bad, traumatic shit in Digimon.
Well, no,
Hey, man,
no,
what's next? All those times Leomon died?
Well, that just became funny.
You know what's funny? They're actually releasing.
Out of the laugh tracks whenever he dies.
They're actually releasing a figure set that's like it's Leomon, and then
Does it come with his dying eyes?
No. It's Leomon, and then
The
she has
girl from the
Jerry
3rd series.
on his shoulder.
Cool.
I'm just like, aww.
But, no, like, you know what? Fuck it. It's been 15 years. Spoilers. Wizardmon died.
Yeah,
But
and in
in
season 2, he was a digital ghost.
Yeah, because, you know, he died in the real world. He couldn't come... So basically, I think Mamoru is just... He's not going to evaporate. His corpse is literally just going to lay there.
Yep.
I don't
Just
know.
for dramatic effect.
I'm rooting for they fix him somehow.
No, they'll have to put him down like a dog.
Oh, Lane.
I'm sorry.
Too fucking soon.
Bad wording.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Now we're all sad.
Yeah.
What did you think of this episode? Leave a comment in the description below, whatever the fuck you want to
And
do.
we'll answer it on the next episode of Yai.
Yeah, thanks.
Aircaster, what do you think of this episode? Oh shit, Aircaster's dead.
He's dead.
Oh.
He's also dead.
He was turned off.
He's
He was turned off.
already
You could say he
dead.
was turned off by this episode.
Oop. So, I think next week we're just gonna power through the last 2 episodes in another double episode special.
We need to, man. Actually, is it possible if we can do the last 2 episodes next week and then one more episode just for a recap of the whole entire series?
Yes.
Lane, you have a problem with that?
Problem with
He wants
Next
to do
week
a
we
recap
do...
episode after next week.
what? Okay.
That way we have, you know, a full 13 episodes.
Hooray! You get to hear us plan shit on the air.
Yeah.
That wasn't premeditated.
Yay.
Yay.
We're slightly less sad.
Anyways.
Wait. Gotta Kermit the Frog this.
Alright, so, as usual, make sure everyone checks out our hub website, castranger.podbean.com, for all of our crazy semi-weekly hijinks.
And we'll see you on the next episode.
I'm not done.
I know, fuck you. But we're next week, episode 12, Lost in the Fog.
And the one after that.
Whatever the M.
Maybe there's a season 2.
No, literally, the last episode is just M.
Oh, okay. Is it about Emu from Exade?
Mamoru?
Yes!
Oh!
No!
Mamoru's the final villain of the show!
Oh, God!
Mole
Yeah.
King!
Do you know what's gonna happen?
He's
No,
King
I'm
Mole.
calling it. I'm calling it right now. Mamoru is gonna be like eating so many humans and stuff. They're not gonna be able to.
It's like so many humans,
they're
you
gonna,
guys.
No. And he's gonna grow.
Like all in a row.
No. Listen to me. Shut up. He's gonna grow more powerful, so much to the point where like they have no choice. So they have no choice but to actually kill him, and he's the final Amazon they have to kill.
What is this, Old Yeller?
I will not be surprised if in season 2 we do.
Anyways, check out the Castranger YouTube channel and Patreon. Please consider pledging towards us so we can help make the shows better for you.
More.
Check out our
Trump
Castranger Facebook page and tweet at us at Ixie Studios.
Please buy us burgers.
No.
I'm down for that. I would like burgers.
No,
I want burgers now, actually.
I just had a burger. It was
You know what?
Let's go to McDonald's.
You know what? Let's call it now for the final episode of Amazon.
We'll have burgers.
We'll eat burgers. When we're
Done!
watching. Yay! We'll buy like a bunch of cheeseburgers from McDonald's.
Yeah.
Cheap. Hashtag we're cheap. Hashtag we have no budget.
McDonald's sponsor deal.
Hashtag we're not even in the. Hashtag we're still in the red since
Alright, anyways.
2014.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Why do you say good night? What if they're watching this in the middle of like the afternoon?
Fine. Good evening, good afternoon, and good night.
Have a good day.
Yeah, that's good day.
Good morrow.
I said good day.